What if there was a song that AI could not generate just because of its creativity and complexity for AI? And it all started with that one question. Can we make an AI-proof song? Because we need to put an end to this stolen AI music. But I still wanted to answer how can we keep AI companies out of our songs? And I have come up with quite the idea, so I tried to create a song that AI can't generate. Now, I just want to be clear. These are just ideas that I think we can implement to our music to maybe AI-proof them. But first, let's just cut this video into parts so that you can hop around the video if you want. First, let's get clear on why we are fighting against AI music. AI music seems cool at first, but there is of course people abusing it to create profit off of it. And that is our first issue with AI music. And that is because people can create AI music simultaneously to mass post onto our platforms to manipulate the algorithm so that your music stays behind AI music. Means we are in danger of not being able to move higher in our music careers just because AI music is cheaper to do and can be mass produced. Which creating AI music just does not count as real music making because it's like putting a frozen pizza into an oven and saying that you are a pizza chef, which the frozen pizza is made out of ingredients from the real chefs, and chefs might not even consent to their ingredients being used in that frozen pizza recipe. And then there's the point of AI music being not original and being emotionless, which we argue with AI saying AI just replicates what we already created and it does not evolve like us until we spoon feed the AI, so it does not give the emotions of real songs, which in a real world, when a person creates a music, its the inspiration and what we call style can form over the years of experience in life, such as the games that they have played, the songs that they have heard, the books that they have read, and every emotion that they have experienced. But when AI does it, sure, it does sound similar, but it just does not sound like it has emotion because a real person is constantly consuming new information and new content into his head to subconsciously use them in their songs. And then to add to AI music being emotionless, there is a point of flexibility, which a real person will want to and will do weird things in their music, even if they are copying someone's song, which adds to that emotion of a real song. My opinion on all of the AI music is I hate that it steals our songs and I hate that it can help us in so much ways, but they are deciding to interfere with the creative process. Like, you can use AI to separate vocals from a song, you can use AI to create digital sounds, or if you want to do it in the creative section of making the song, sure, you can help us out with AI, but you can't just take the creative part of our song making process. For example, you can help us out by choosing songs from our library that will work with our song so that we can choose cool songs for our songs quickly. Now coming on to the ideas, I got you guys ideas that we can try to prevent AI from stealing our songs. My first idea is to manipulate high frequencies consisting 20 to 24 kHz, which will be invisible to our ear and will not affect the song, which I made once saying haha, and it's easy to use too. You just have to drag and drop the file in your timeline and play it till the song ends. And you can now view it with a spectrogram. Adding to the first idea, you can draw shapes and draw words with MIDI to add your music, which will stamp and can be hearable. Second idea is out-of-key elements, which is using the notes that are not in your key or using tonal sweeps, and you can make your instrument do weird stuff with the pitch. Let's start with the first idea. The first idea should work because AI song does not work on high frequencies for some reason, so using this now will result in songs created by AI to have those frequencies, which will prove that AI companies are stealing our songs so we can have a stronger case to fight against it. However, this idea can be easily countered by a low-pass filter that has been set to 20 kHz, so second idea comes in place. Second idea works by tripping AI to go out of its boundaries by putting weird elements into our song songs that the AI can't comprehend because it shouldn't belong there, but it works anyways. However, this idea won't work if we do not put the elements in the same section on our songs, and let me explain how it doesn't. Let's say I have 100 producers and they all convinced by these ideas and start to implement them into their song. If they all put their elements on different places in their songs, AI will think the part is a mistake on every song and will just look at the other 99 songs because it's more common to be normal at the exact same part. But if those 100 producers put the part at the 10th second, the AI will think, yo, this element is not a mistake, I should definitely implement this. By the way, the same goes for the first idea too. If we all don't put a high frequency stamp in our songs, we will not see results because AI will think it is not normal. So to even do this, we need to work together, and I'm calling it out now. If we are going to put slightly off elements into our songs, we should either do them in the first seconds or near the end, because it will not interfere with the song's flow and can even be catchy to lure listeners in. And remember, these are my ideas and it probably has mistakes, so please help me out to fix those issues and point out my mistakes so we can take this even further. Now going back to implementing these, I have two songs that I have released that uses the techniques that I have said, and those songs are the Fight and I'm Fine songs. First of all, I want to point out that they are not good on mixing side and might have a lot of mistakes as producing, but think of both of these like a demo for what I just have said. So let's start with the song The Fight. This song is an orchestral composition of mine that I wanted to release for a long time. It is made in FL Studio Mobile and I spent around 10 hours or so doing it. And this composition of mine is kinda unique because at these parts I use weird combinations to transition my song and has an ending like we talked about. The out-of-key elements used for helping the overall emotion of the song, and I think is one of the perfect implementation of the second idea that I said. Now coming on to the main attraction of mine, and that is the song I'm Fine. In this song I have drawn out the word I'm Fine in MIDI. I added a tonal sweep at the end that I can view by a spectrogram, and on top of these two elements in that song, I have sounds where I literally smashed every key possible and used out-of-key elements, and the funny part is I used the weird elements at the start of the song and then at the end of the song like I talked about it before. So I think this is another great example of what I'm talking about. And that is it from me today. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments and I will try to answer them, or you can join the Discord for the ticket. Every link is in the description, so see ya.